Here is dilemma number one. This woman, that's a microphone. Don't judge me. She's a radio talk show host, very, very popular. And this is a pastor who called her in to talk about his book. He's not happy because, wow, he took kind of a beating in that interview because she brought up issues of plagiarism. She believed that he did not correctly attribute a different Christian in his work, and he's benefiting from it. He looks like he's smart. He looks like he's better because he didn't say, this isn't my idea, this is his idea. That is what she is alleging. So here's my first question for you. Should she have brought that up with him on public radio? Should she have done that? Should she? I listened to the interview, about 18 minutes long. She basically stayed on one subject about 70% of the time. You plagiarized. You did not attribute correctly. Why didn't you footnote this better? Why do you do? And then afterwards, she went about the business of finding other instances where she thought the fellow had plagiarized. She posted it on her website to let everybody know she thinks this guy is plagiarizing. Here's my question. Should she have done that or not? That's a tricky one, isn't it? Because she believes that as a Christian journalist, we should be able to confront these things and talk about these things. But does it kind of enter into a realm of undermining a Christian unity? And does it undermine what people think about when they hear about stories like this? Does it make Christians wobble? I think there are some of these rules that would actually help us resolve the question of she should have done this or not. To whom is she speaking? This guy's a professing believer. She's a professing believer. Should she have done that publicly, or just as a courtesy gone to him privately and said, not Matthew 18, but hey, look, I've found some stuff. I think you need to know about this, or bring it up on the public radio for the public to decide. So I don't know what her motive is. I don't know why she did it, which is why I'm not mentioning names and talking about it. Should she have done that, gone to the publisher to say, hey, I think you've got an issue here, and I think it needs to get cleaned up because this undermines Christian reliability, and that people actually trust us when we say that when we do things ethically, we actually mean it. Should she have done that or not? But wait, the story gets way more dicey than that. Dilemma number two. A couple of weeks go by, 2-3 weeks go by. All of a sudden, this radio talk show host goes on the air and says, I am really sorry. I should not have done that. And she pulled everything off of her website that would indict this pastor. So now she's not all that happy, but he sure is. Now here's what I'm reading on the internet. Here's why that happened. Do you want to know why that actually happened? Would you like to know why? Then call her up and ask her, because I don't know why. And yet many Christian websites are doing what? They are speculating. See, here's the deal. This woman actually works for a really big radio company. It's the biggest in the land. And the pastor actually has a book deal with a major Christian publishing arm. Guess what? These two have a relationship. This publishing company spends money with this radio station who employs this host who really trashed this guy and will affect book sales. And so people on the internet are saying that's why it happened. That's what went down. It was all behind, this is all dirty dealing, and the publishing company was protecting him because the radio station fired, because the station was called by the book publisher because they were upset, and so they told her, you knock it off, you take it back or you're fired. Is that what happened? I don't know! And you don't either. And unless somebody takes the time to go talk to her and to him and to the publishing company and the radio company to find out what is going on, we don't know. And to speculate is to enter into the realm of gossip. Don't get me wrong, I find this story fascinating. I think there are a lot of things that are interesting about it. But we are Christians. We are truth tellers, and we care about the truth. Why? Because God cares about the truth, because He is truth and He hates tale-bearing. The next time you see a story on the internet in your local church, be very, very careful that you are not doing something that God hates.